Hey, this is Sebastian from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I am joined by.
Dan Flickroft, frontman for the band Sergeant Thunderhoof.
It's great to be chatting to you this evening. First up, can you give us a little bit of a brief idea about the inspirations and ideas behind your amazing new album, The Ghost of Badon Hill?
Yes, so the new album's very much inspired by the local landscape where we live in Somerset in England, and the history. Uh, I got kind of down a rabbit hole of looking at the history of when the Anglo-Saxons invaded Britain and the supposed Battle of Badon, which may or may not have happened in where we live in Bath. There's a hill called Barthampton Down, and there's also the famous Salisbury Hill, which rumoured to have been called Badon Hill back in the day. I mean, it was also, legend has it that it was the site of King Arthur's first battle.
All
So
right.
I just thought that'd be a cool thing to dive into in our own kind of world that we've built around the band.
Yeah, it's certainly like a magical area down there. I mean, I'm from Devon originally, so I sort of know Glastonbury quite well, and the tour is beautiful, and it's definitely there's like an aura to the area without a doubt. Um, every track is amazing on the album. Can you tell me your favourite track on the album today and why?
I think my favourite is the last song, which is called Beyond the Hill, purely because it's got this really lovely quiet section in the middle. It reminds me of like Mike Oldfield, kind of like
Yeah,
those rotating kind of like melody lines and things.
yeah.
I, you know, bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, all that. But yeah, I think the last song for me is the most stirring emotionally. But I genuinely love all the songs.
Brilliant. What about the formats the album's going to be released in? Is it going to be CD, tape, vinyl, obviously digitally? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, we've gone through all the formats that we could think of. We even thinking of stupid things like mini disc and 8-track at one point, but
Really? Why not? All right, man. So, can you give us a little bit of insight then into the album artwork, and do you plan to have that framed at home?
yeah. So it's my wife Sarah does all our artwork for the albums, and she basically just listens to the album, read the lyrics, and so yeah, that artwork is kind of key to the whole the theme. It's the kind of thing I don't want to talk too much about it because there's lots of hidden little things that you can see in there. And
Right.
if you get
Okay.
yourself in the liner notes, we've actually got it's like a short story that's included with the album, which kind of gives away some more details.
That's even more awesome, man. I'm gonna have to get it. All right. So, plans, festival, and tour wise for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, so the remainder of the year we've got a short tour coming up in a couple of weeks. We're going to hit Sheffield, Nottingham, London. I think there's a couple more. But we've got more festival appearances lined up for kind of spring onwards, and in January we're also going to Las Vegas.
Wow.
Mm. So yeah, we're kind of because the album comes out kind of towards the tail end of the year. It's going to be one of those things where we really start promoting it properly in the summer next year.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But I mean, we try not to take this band too seriously. And we don't want to gig too hard. We
Mhm.
always want to keep it just on the on the down low. So
Yeah.
um, you'll never see us on extensive tours because we just don't have it in us. We're too old for that.
Who would be the ultimate band then to go on a tour with if you were a fully functioning touring band?
I don't know really. I mean, I've always loved people like Alice Cooper and Iron Maiden and stuff like that, but I don't know. I mean, I also like going to gigs where it's a bit more of a variety. The music,
Yeah.
you know, it's like if you go see a heavy band, the last thing you need is a heavy band before them because your ears are tired by the time the band come
Yeah.
on.
True. Yeah.
Uh, so I
Yeah.
don't
That's
know.
true.
I personally would love to go on tour with Bjork or Kate Bush or something like that. You know, it'd be quite
Right.
interesting.
Yeah. You're definitely a bit of a Kate Bush fan there, aren't you?
Yeah, I love Kate Bush. Absolutely adore.
I know. I've seen one of your covers. I can't think what song it's called. Anyway, there's quite a few
Power.
covers. Yeah. That's the one. There's a few covers that you've done, and that's all like hate making comments about your Metallica cover. I mean, it's comical, man. Really is. You always get haters. Being a bit of a Metallica fan, then, which song would you say you wish you had written personally out of their catalogue?
I quite like the Unforgiven. That's quite a pretty cool song. Um, yeah, but the thing with Metallica is I quite like the stuff that nobody else likes. I quite like Load and Reload. You
Mm,
know,
right.
I
Yeah.
everyone goes, oh no, it's all about the Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets, and yeah, it's all right. I
I
don't know.
think, yeah, I think with Metallica, I mean, it's a bit like In Flames, isn't it? They changed their sort of styles and everything, and I guess like Metallica being a new band, they brought out Load as a first album. It'd be different, but it's because they've got that past. It just fucks it up a little bit. All right, man. So, how hard is it to get the recognition you rightly deserve when the music seems to be so flooded with bands? I mean, because your band's been going a while, hasn't it? Now?
Yeah, I guess it is difficult. It is difficult, but it depends how much you care. I think the key for us is we've stopped caring.
Yeah,
We don't care what people think, and we don't care how successful we are. We're just enjoying it, and I think if you enjoy what you're doing, then it doesn't matter. So
no,
maybe that comes through the music, and because we're not. I do see some bands. It's like they'll release an album, and you can tell they've gone, oh, we need to write an album like Clutch, or we
no.
need to write an album like, I don't know, Sleep or something. And it's just so transparent. You can hear it if it feels forced. And we're just not like that. We do what we want to do. And if
Yeah,
that means like the next album's going to be a complete departure, well, fair. Yeah, we just don't care. So it doesn't mean anything to us. I mean, we love the fact that people like our band, and we love the fact
yeah,
that people say nice things about us. That's lovely. But
yeah.
if you chase that, then I think you're on a fool's errand. I think.
All right, man. So we just had like the USA election. So I'm going to ask you this one: Mount Rushmore has four presidents. Who would be your four musicians on Mount Rushmore?
Okay. Well, as I'm a vocalist, I'm going to go for vocalists.
Yeah.
So, Ronnie James Dio, Mike Patton, Glenn Hughes,
Yeah.
or who else? Who else? It's going to have to be Alice Cooper.
Brilliant. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. So next one, then. If there was a made-up song about yourself, what would it be called? Like a totally made-up song
By someone else about us.
about you, about a song about you, like what, like a made-up song. You know what I mean? About yourself, like about your personality or something. Yeah.
Oh, about me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Secret narcissist? I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well, I mean, you've got like a really good fan base, haven't you? Really, and you seem very loyal, and it sort of reminds me a bit of like Marillion in a way. I don't know why, but they've been going a long time, and they've got like a stellar fan base. And again, they don't really what people think about them. I mean, you sound nothing like Marillion, obviously
I,
not.
I like Marillion. I like
Yeah,
Marillion.
yeah, brilliant. Okay, that's good. All right. Um, So what about Glastonbury? I mean, obviously you've had the festival in Glastonbury. Have you ever played at Glastonbury?
Yeah, we played. There's a cool pub called the King Arthur in Glastonbury,
Right,
and they put on some cool gigs, and we played there. I think we're playing there in March actually.
right.
Um,
I meant the
oh,
festival.
but funny story. So we were asked to do. It was like a battle of the bands kind of thing at Pilton Working Men's Club,
Yeah.
which is the club that Michael Eavis, I think he part owns it. The guy who
All right.
runs
Okay.
Glastonbury.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was brilliant. And we got through to the final, and we tore the roof off the place. It was mental.
Yeah.
And Michael Eavis was there,
Right.
and he spent the entire time in the audience with his hands over his ears. Like
Really?
he absolutely hated us.
Did he?
He hated it. Yeah. when we played, and also I'm not kidding. The place went absolutely crazy when we played. It
Right.
tore the roof off, and he came up to me at the end. He says, "I assume you don't do this as a job."
Me, man.
I'm not,
That's that's
God's
just
honest truth.
that's just there's no words, man. That's just this.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, Michael Eavis. Michael Eavis hates Sergeant Thunderhoof.
Oh, well, it's their fucking loss, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's unbelievable, man. That's unbelievable. I mean, even if he hates you, if you torn the roof off the place, if you'd think, well, they're a local band, let's have them on one of the little stages or something. Oh well, their loss.
Apparently, I spoke to one of the judges, because it wasn't just Michael Eavis judging it. It was like 3 or 4 judges,
Yeah,
and apparently they all wanted us to win. And Michael Eavis said to him, "They are not playing my festival." Because that was the prize, you see. The prize was to play his festival.
really,
And
his loss.
he doesn't really like heavy music, which is why I was surprised when Metallica played Glastonbury, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, well, that's all about that, isn't it?
That's more to do with his daughter, I think.
Yeah, that's insane. Though that's absolutely insane. Fucking hell.
I think it's quite funny.
It is like it is. Yeah. All right. That's mad. Okay, so going back in time, then, can you tell us what was the first album you ever owned?
The first album I ever owned was the very best of the Righteous Brothers on tape cassette.
Okay.
You know when they did that Unchained Melody, it was on that film Ghost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember being obsessed with that. For some reason, that was my first album. Really, really
Okay.
shit.
Right. Can you now give me 4 words to describe the Ghost of Badon Hill?
Stirring, complex, melodic, uplifting.
Brilliant. Would you say this is the strongest album you've released?
Yes, yeah, but I would say that, wouldn't I?
Of course you would.
I think it's definitely the most focused album. It's the most, I think, in terms of songwriting, it's the best. And everything works as a whole. So as an album, I think it works better than our other albums as a whole.
Mhm.
Not saying that all the songs are better than other songs, but yeah, as a conceptual piece, yeah, I would say that.
Of course, that's brilliant. So what about when you're out playing live? Oh, sorry, I was going to ask something. On album release day, you're going to be having an album release party, and is there plans to stream it if you do?
We are having a party. I'm in my studio at the moment, and we're going to have a party in here. It happens to be the guy that I run the label with, because we do our own record label.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I do the record label with, Tim, it's also his birthday.
Right.
So we're going to have a joint album release and Tim's birthday party in here.
Right.
We're just gonna get wrecked. So yeah, we're definitely not streaming that now.
No, I was going to say that'd be messy.
We'd be cancelled straight away.
All right. Can you tell us why we should check out Sergeant Thunderhoof? Thunderhoof. I can't talk properly.
I think you should check it out just because it's good emotional music. It's honest. It's real. But no, I mean, if you like, because we get lumped into like stoner rock, doom, all that kind of stuff, but we've got elements of that. But I say we're just a hard rock band, really, and it's the kind of music that could appeal to anyone. It's very melodic, and and there's a story there. If you like stuff with a story, then we're your band.
Absolutely. All right. So that's like a quick fire round, 5 questions. So the first one is cider or beer?
Beer.
From Somerset, so let's say cider.
No, I got too sick on cider many years ago, and I can't even smell the stuff now.
I agree. Vinyl or digital?
Vinyl.
Do you prefer festivals or small intimate gigs?
Small, intimate gigs.
Are you guys saints or sinners?
Saints.
And the final one is Donald Trump, Keir Starmer, or Kermit the Frog.
Ah. I'm going to go Donald Trump just for shits and giggles.
I want to thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations on the awesome album. It's fantastic. I love it, mate. Honestly, it's fucking fantastic. Do you have? No worries, man. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Just yeah, thanks for listening, and yeah, hopefully there'll be another in the pipeline at some point, and yeah, thanks for joining us on this silly thing that we do.
this time.